that was the wrong intro.
We're here.
I think
Started the same thing.
I think that that was still Star's intro from yesterday. But you know what? It was got us on our toes. All right. So let me see if I can recreate this.
It's fun.
I don't want to mess with her. You know what? We're live. I don't want to mess with her back end though. So
yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. Hi everybody. Welcome to Hanging Out with 10th and Main on Friday night. We are already in the thick of it. We're already working. So I hope you've had a good week. My name is Kelly. I'm with The Artful Journey. And with us tonight, we have Nanette and Karen and Valerie and Jenny and you. And so let us know in the chat who you are, where you're working, and what you're doing tonight. And we're just going to try and get some work done.
Christopher's in the house.
Christopher's in the house.
Hello.
Hi, Mr. Christopher. What are you doing tonight?
Hey, Kelly.
Yes.
So remember how we worked so hard? We worked so hard to set up the split screen. Well, I lost the split screen with YouTube, so I can see it, but I can't even mute it. I mean, I don't know where it is. It like disappeared.
Do you need to go out and come back, go out and fix it and then come back in?
It's just so weird. How can it not be here anywhere?
I'm not sure.
I'm just going to close my other windows and see if it comes back.
Okay.
I'll be concerned when you guys get quiet.
Jenny, what are you doing tonight?
Whatever I can.
Whatever you can, you know? That sounds like a Friday night. Let's
It's been a day. It's been a day.
Did you have good whatnots this week? I've been so out of communicating with everybody lately. I don't even know what's going on in anybody's lives anymore.
I think Star did good.
Yeah?
I think, but I didn't sell anything. I was selling kids' toys.
Yeah?
I did have a lot of people coming in and out, but they were all brand new. Everything was $5 start, and I just really didn't sell anything, which I thought I would have sold at least $10 or $15 worth in a half hour, but no.
Yeah, Star sold 15 plush, but
Wow.
she was at her $2 start, and I think they were mostly all to thank you, Jill, to our Jill.
Yeah, it was to Jill.
Yeah. Jill's so supportive. I love it. And not just with us too, because I've gone on other shows and other sales, and there's Jill supporting everybody. You listed earlier today, Christopher. Good job. You got your work done. Well, I am packing, so I need to go ahead and get my butt out of this chair and actually get some work done. What?
So, Kelly, the problem that I'm having is that when I go on and work on if I work on one of the open two tabs, then it closes. It closes it. I can't work on both of them and have both of them up at the same time. I can see both of them if I'm not working on them, but if I'm working on them, I can't.
Well, I have noticed
I
that
don't know.
StreamYard does have an issue that if you're working on another tab, it will freeze, which right now you're frozen. But I can still hear you. I can still hear you.
That's because I'm trying to open up here. I'm back. I'm trying to open up all my tabs that I just closed.
Yeah.
So
like right now, here I am. But if I go over to list perfectly, did I freeze just now, or am I still going?
You're still going.
Oh, okay. Well, then that worked out well for me. So yeah, because I do have them completely split. But sometimes that does happen where StreamYard will freeze for me when I go to another tab. But you know, I mean, we are trying to get work done, so I can still hear you. I'm back.
Well, it's just hard because if I'm watching the stream on YouTube, I'm frozen because I don't have Whatnot open. That's so I'm just gonna pop back and forth between the two.
Whatever it takes.
You're on Whatnot as well?
No, I don't mean Whatnot. I mean YouTube.
Oh,
So if
okay.
I'm over watching what the comments are in YouTube, then I'm frozen on StreamYard, which is what's being broadcast to YouTube.
Yeah.
So, okay. So
Yeah.
let me see.
Unfortunately, I think that's just a StreamYard issue. And I don't think it used to be that way. It seemed like last year that wasn't so much a problem as it is now. It would be interesting if anybody has it set on two completely different screens. Nanette, do you have a tablet or a phone?
I have my phone.
Because you could do YouTube on your phone and just set it next to your computer. That way you can at least monitor on a separate device.
Oh, yeah, if I can figure out how. Yeah, okay. So let me look here.
Just
That's
mute it.
true.
Just mute it.
Okay, so
That's an option. Because that's actually how I do Whatnot, is I actually have my Whatnot on my iPad, and then I have my computer also running my show in the background, but it's a secondary device. So they will work concurrently.
And I usually respond from my phone too, because my computer never lets me connect to YouTube on StreamYard.
So Val's already worked that out as well. She's got to work around.
Like I just make sure I mute myself on here when I open up my YouTube app, just in case the sound does come on, so it doesn't
like a feedback situation.
make that weird.
Yeah.
Did you like my impression? Is it good?
I've just never tried to see the comments on it from my phone.
Yeah, it's always a good idea to try to maintain the chat. So on StreamYard, you actually can see the comments if you open up that arrow from the side. At least I think you can. I've only been on an admin StreamYard, so I'm not sure otherwise.
Oh,
The
did you
comment
ever
on-
try to do something and you didn't mean to hit undo, and you hit undo and everything just
Oh no!
oh
Can you
yeah.
Can you right click and do?
No, I'm on my phone doing it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Crap.
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
I hate when it happens.
Can you do recently deleted?
No, not with
I'm
what
sorry.
I'm doing.
Oh,
All right, we'll just redo it.
I'm so sorry. I
You know what? I just hate when that happens, and I do it a lot. That's the bad part.
Okay, so everybody in the world is going to know, all my friends know, I'm totally computer illiterate, but I have it on my phone. But how do I see the chat on my phone?
There should be a box at the bottom to chat. Just go ahead and type in hi, and then it should stay up.
Live comments. Or live chat. So, well, you don't have an iPhone, but
Yeah.
on there it says live chat, and you just hit that, and it brings it right up.
You hit live chat?
Well, there should be a banner or a bar for you to
Yeah.
start typing, and then just start typing. Just say hi, and you should usually stay up after that.
I don't have a banner. I don't have anywhere to type.
I don't know how you droid people do your lives.
Now, no fighting tonight. I'm team iPhone, by the way, but that's okay.
Okay, well, I'm going to take a second and set my other computer up
Oh, there
because
you go.
this phone is not going to work. So,
Okay, well, everybody's working, and I need to get working. So let me know if anybody pops in or needs some assistance. Otherwise, I'll be moving around the office.
All right, Christopher's hanging in there watching
Christopher's
us.
hanging in. He already worked today.
I know, he's a lucky ducky. I did a bonus today. I'm kind of like cleaning stuff out everywhere in the house. And I pick like Wednesdays and Thursdays, but it went into Friday today. So I just picked like a shelf or something and just start cleaning. Well, I picked the shelf down in the basement and I found a little box, and in that box I had all kinds of vintage jewelry. I have no idea where it came from. It's been down there a long time. It's been in one of those boxes probably. I've been in this house 10 years. It's been at least 10 years, and it came from the other house. It's probably 15 to 20 years old or more. I had a little bottle of brand new perfume in there. All these Emmons jewelry, this Judy Lee vintage brooch. I found these earrings, Bakelite earrings. Like, whoa.
Goodness.
Did anything like feel familiar, or is it all stuff you're like, this doesn't ring a bell at all?
You know what? I have no idea on it. The perfume I do know. I do know that because I was buying new perfumes for a while from a wholesaler, and I do remember the perfume. I have no idea where the jewelry came from.
That's fun.
And I usually kind of remember a little bit. No idea.
I feel like I've been on a Nanette frenzy lately.
Meaning that lots of stuff?
Yeah. Yes.
So I went over, I think I told you guys the other day, I counted up how many bins. I use those 66 quart bins, although some of these are bigger ones that I have over at my son's. Then this is what my husband doesn't know about. And I had 26 bins over there. So tonight, when I took my sons over my homemade soup, I picked up 2 bins and brought 2 bins home. But I've still been so sick since last Friday night. Last Friday night, I went through those 2 totes of those McDonald's toys while we were working.
Yeah.
And I actually brought another tote of them home. But the 3 totes now are still sitting in my kitchen because I just haven't felt up to dragging them outside yet.
Aw.
And by outside, I mean, I have like 100 totes out there that are covered that I have to. Okay, now.
I want to show you some pretty. Look at this. This is an old goldette piece. Look at that.
Oh,
Here, let me make you big.
almost like is that like an Egyptian revival or?
It has like Chinese writing on it.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that's pretty.
Chinese revival.
That's pretty.
Chinese revival. I don't know, but it's really pretty. And I have like totes of jewelry. And when I
Sharon, you know what that reminds me of is like something that you would see in like an Indiana Jones movie that
yes,
is revealed.
yes, yes, I
You know
totally
what's
agree.
Kelly, I was thinking the Janet video when she's
Oh, I
got
don't
the
know that.
dress on.
Oh,
yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
I was thinking. I was like, okay, both work. That's fun. That's really pretty.
You know
Yeah.
what? I went to the thrift store and I picked this up this week. It's
What's
a
that?
Michael Kors, and it was $14. It was half off day, so it was $7.
Sweet.
And I did a lookup. I figured $7. I'm not even looking it up in the store. Some of the people are selling it for like $140. It's just a
Dang.
little
Wow.
wristlet. It's that I don't even like this leather, vachetta leather or something. I hate that vachetta leather.
Is it a real leather or fake?
No, it's real leather, but it does. I just don't like it. It's got that texture on it.
Is it like the pebbly kind?
It's like it has like crisscross.
Oh,
Blow me up again, and I'll show
Okay.
you it. I don't know if you could see it.
Oh, I get it.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, I just don't like that vachetta leather. I just whatever. But it's like, you know what? I would never pay $140 for this. I'm sorry.
No, but that Parisian theme, people love that.
Do they?
Oh yeah. Here,
Well, I'm going to put it on Poshmark,
here you go.
eBay and
I
Poshmark.
got this really pretty
So,
leather, too.
speaking
Sweet.
Poshmark,
Wait, hold on. Let me see.
Oh, yeah, I
Lori.
like that.
It's just the woven.
I love the woven.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
What brand is that, Val?
That Lulu Dharma. There you go.
I don't know that.
Nice. And how much does that normally go for?
I think the same bag when I looked at, I mean, it was selling for like 100 because I mean it's like pretty leather and there's no blemishes on it. Like,
Is it like a lavender?
It's a gray.
Oh, okay.
I've got this purple light behind, so it's casting a lavender on it.
Okay, it's really pretty.
Great condition though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it and was like, ooh, no brainer. It's very pretty.
I'll take $100 any day.
I've been doing a lot of photos outside, like on my jewelry. I've been taking like new pictures of my bags just because the outside lighting's so pretty and nice.
Nice.
And things have been selling.
So speaking of selling, and are people having sales on Poshmark
Yeah, live sales. Yeah.
today?
Yeah.
Okay.
They do it 24 hours a day, don't they?
No. But my Poshmark, I mean, they sent out that email and that was a big thing and everything. But my Poshmark today has just been super quiet, just like crickets.
Valerie, did you see Christopher asked you a question in the chat?
Mm.
Do you stuff your bags when you take your photos?
Yes. Outdoors, usually I do. Yeah.
I will put bubble wrap in mine just to kind of poof
That's
them
what
out
I
a little
do.
bit. Yeah.
I'll actually, if I'm taking pictures of a lot of bags, because I usually gather them and I'll stuff other bags in bags.
Oh, okay. Karen, do you do that? Do you like
too.
display your bags by putting stuff in them?
You know what?
Yeah.
I can't say that I do that. No, I don't.
I have to say, purses are one of the things that I absolutely hate taking pictures of. And then I hate listing. I hate having to do all the width, the depth. I just hate doing those measurements.
My number one category on eBay is handbags.
Hi.
Nancy, right? I think it's Nancy.
Nancy's here.
Miss Nancy, what are you working on tonight on Friday?
And remember, if anybody wants to come on,
Just say I'm coming on and we'll put you on.
Nothing. Good for you. Good for you. Hopefully you're in your pajamas with a nice drink of some sort and some snacks and just enjoying your Friday night. I can't believe it's May already.
Hey, I have a crazy question. Why do people go nuts over pockets? Like
I
when
love
you,
having pockets.
I mean, like, you know, like when you do like shows and stuff. Oh, we have this, and it has pockets, and it has pockets, and it's like, why?
Pockets!
Yeah.
There's a lot of people, though, that won't buy things that don't have pockets.
Why?
Because some, especially men, are used to having pockets, and women are just, there's some women that just like to be able to put their cough drop and their tissue and their stuff in their pockets. I was just talking to somebody the other night on the live, and they were just saying how, you know, they won't even buy a nightgown without pockets.
Well, Nancy just said she needs pockets even in her jammy shorts. You know what? I don't need them, but I'm always happy when they're there. I'm like, oh, I got pockets. That's great.
I always wear a hoodie when I'm taking photos because I have my phone, my measuring tape, my hair clip to keep my.
So you got a kangaroo pocket.
So I have a kangaroo pocket. No matter what time of year it is, if I'm taking photos, I am wearing a hoodie usually for that reason.
You should put on like a work apron and just have it all on your apron.
That would be too organized.
Well, that answers my question, because I mean, people like just go, oh my God, it has pockets, guys. It has pockets. And then the price goes up real high.
It's just a selling point.
Yeah.
I know millennials love a pocket. I can't.
Yeah,
speak
I
for
love a pocket. I'm Gen X.
Xbox a pocket.
Nancy said she has her glucose monitor on her phone, so that she has that all the time.
Carried it, yeah.
I have no excuse, but my phone is in my hand all the time unless it's on a charger, which is right here.
Hey,
I
Nancy.
literally I feel naked without a phone on my body somewhere.
What'd you get thrifting today, Nancy? Share some of the stuff you got. What'd you get?
You guys are being wild tonight.
Okay, so I figured out I can see the on my StreamYard, I can see everybody's comments, so I can follow the comments.
Yay!
So I'm just doing my listing right now for my phone because the other computer, it didn't. The problem is that it's far enough away. I can't read it. I can't find my glasses. I lost my glasses too.
God,
here we
I
go.
lose my glasses.
You know, it's pretty bad when you need your glasses to find your glasses.
Yeah. Did you check on your head? Because a lot of times glasses are on your head when you're
Yeah, that was what I was doing. I was tapping the top of my head, and I was shocked they weren't there.
I didn't have a lot of sales today.
Did you have some sales?
No, nothing.
I only had sales on eBay, but it was an entire. I normally only go to the post office in the morning, but I ended up, because I was going to run up to my son's, I ended up going, and I had another whole full tote. So,
Oh, well, good for you. No, mine just had nothing today. Nothing. Now, I tell you, I did really good. I sold a very expensive piece of jewelry yesterday, a $200 necklace.
Wow.
Yeah, I was really pleased.
I would.
where did you, on what platform? eBay or?
eBay.
Whoa.
I sold a ring for $80 on Depop.
Oh, that's awesome. What kind of ring, Val?
A ribbon, turquoise, sterling silver.
Oh, wow. That was nice. Do they buy a lot of jewelry on Depop?
I've sold a few. Yeah, a couple sterling silver rings, and earrings. This was like a chunky statement ring. So I labeled it like Boho Festival, and it sold within a week. And it was listed everywhere. I mean, I got a ton of interest on Etsy and eBay too, but it sold on Depop.
Awesome.
Don't write off Depop, y'all. I'm telling you.
Now,
I think I'm probably 8 days out on my last sale on Depop. So,
Got one today.
Did you say you started selling or started listing on Vinted?
No, I want to. I'm seriously considering it, but because I don't do the background remover on my photos, but I have heard that they just like a lot going over at a time, because they're not big on the cross listing services like thing. So if I do it, I was thinking of maybe like 2 to 3 every other day.
Yeah.
So it's a slow, natural flow. And I thought about just doing like, okay, current, the men's shorts, t-shirts, swim trunks, women's bags, women's swimsuits, and like dresses.
What about y'all? Is anyone else selling on Vinted? Is it worth my time to start opening it up? I don't even have an account on there yet.
what?
My other thought was like, this is so much thought into something, like if I'm gonna put that little effort into it, is it worth it? So that's the other like, I just realized you guys can only see the very top of my head.
I can hear you. I can't see Jenny either. She's over on the corner somewhere.
Like woo on the
Who
floor.
is Vinted's targeted sellers? Who are they trying to get to sell?
I think they're trying to be the new Poshmark because Poshmark's going more force resellers. They're
So you think that they're like home people selling, like sell from your own closet,
Yeah, but Mercari started that way too. Guys, remember when Mercari started up and they were kind of like the garage sale place where you would just get rid of your toaster, you would get rid of your clothes, and you would just sell them on Mercari for a low amount. And they've built up from there. I mean, they're not by any means close to eBay, but they're not the garage sale place so much anymore. They've
Well,
moved out at least.
they're really big into like the toys, cards, and like book scene and all of that, right?
Yeah, they've gotten better. I still don't.
But
Mercari is.
We're so good this month. We had 7 great sales together, and they've ghosted me this month. So
Yeah.
we're back on the out. So I don't know who Makari's shacking up with now, but they're not with me anymore.
I've had $150 in sales on Mercari in the last 30 days. So that's not horrible. That's worth keeping it. Nancy says nothing outstanding at the thrifts today, but yesterday 5 Lily Pulitzer pieces. They didn't price up. Shorts, 2 extra large blouses.
Oh, how nice.
Very nice.
Good job.
Christopher says that shirt pockets are popular so you can put your cigarettes or eyeglasses in the pocket.
Yeah.
You know what happens?
Remember, men don't have purses.
When you like bend over, doesn't that stuff fall out?
Well, they don't have purses, so they think of things differently than we do. What are you showing us, Val?
Some of the goth shoes.
Oh.
FootJoy. Oh, nice. I love FootJoy.
Valerie did a thrifting trip this week that was kind of crazy.
Not this week, Kelly. What are you talking about?
No, I'm sorry. She was sick this week. She did a thrifting trip last week. It was kind of crazy. My bad.
And got a lot of different goth shoes and goth linen, like a bunch of towels and stuff.
Hey, so I have to tell you, so Todd and I are meeting up at his brother's house, and we are going to drive then the rest of the way, which is probably about 75 miles, the last 75 miles.
Todd from Todd Westbrook?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
Cool.
we're going to eBay Open together in San Diego.
Oh, how nice.
That'll be fun.
That would be cool. Hold on, Nancy.
These dogs are being crazy tonight.
I don't know if that'll take you in. If not, I can get a better one. Try that one. Nancy's going to come on with us.
No. I was like, as soon as I show you that, you're going to stop, of course. Yeah, you don't want to act crazy on camera. You just want to do it all.
I got email about the one in San Diego. Oh, yeah.
Do you live out that way, Christopher?
Here she is. Yay. Hi, Nancy.
Hi.
Nancy.
Oh.
I didn't sign up soon enough for the one-on-one with eBay, though. They had where they go for an hour, go over your store one-on-one.
Yeah. I
Link is
didn't
good for
sign up
everybody
for that
if you want it.
But by the time I saw it, they had no appointments left. So they said that do ones like virtually that you can set up afterwards.
Christopher's on the East Coast. I'm in Central Texas. Actually, Jenny is, well, I keep thinking East Coast, but she's Central too. She's north of me.
Guys, settle down.
Christopher, do you want to come on? Oh, you're on East Coast. I'm East Coast too. You want to come on live with us tonight?
Yeah, Karen's on the East Coast. Valerie's on the East Coast. Jenny and I are more Central. And Nanette is way out in the West Coast where it's still very, very daylight.
I thought there was still some skiing going on out in California. I was like, oh my goodness.
You still have snow, Nanette?
We got snow about a week and a half ago.
Dang. You still have
So,
snow,
but
Nanette?
I think like Mammoth stayed open, but I don't think our local ski resorts are still open.
Somebody has YouTube on in the background. Can you mute that
I
one?
don't think our local ski resorts are still open.
Somebody has YouTube on in the background.
I don't think I do.
That way it doesn't come in as a feedback. I think we're good now. Yeah, I don't hear myself from the background.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything either.
Okay. Cool. Cool beans. All right, I'm gonna get back to packing.
I know Shar was talking about they had 18 inches of snow at their ski resorts, but I guess they have a thing with the state that once the ski resorts in and shut down, where's she at? She's in
Colorado.
Colorado. Once they shut down, they don't reopen them.
Yeah, I think
Even though if they get all that snow and stuff.
Yep.
he's in Steamboat, I believe.
Yeah.
Well, they probably let go of most of their labor once they close down.
Cora, get your craziness away from me. Don't bring that in here. Toby, leave her alone. She's done playing. Toby, leave her alone. Don't play down and stop it. Good grief.
Okay, I have Nancy in here twice, but both of them are black cameras. Are you okay, Nancy?
I know. I'm trying to. I'm trying to get rid of the one on my phone.
Oh, okay. Well, you're front and stage, or on stage on both of them. So
Let's see.
oh, we lost Nanette.
Uh-oh.
I still have Nancy twice.
I don't know how to get out of the one. Oh, there.
Oh, there. Okay, yeah. And you know your camera's not on the one you're on currently, correct? And that's, if that's what you want, that's fine. You don't have to be on. I just want to make sure you knew that.
I know. I'm trying to.
It's okay if you don't want to be on camera. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure you knew. Wonder what happened in the net.
Let's see. Oh, here it is.
Oh, there she is. Oh, we almost had you, and then you went away again. There you go. Yay!
I had to switch to my computer. I just couldn't see on the phone.
No, I'm with you. All right, Nanette, let me know. Oh, here we go. I was just about to get up. I'm like, where's the net?
I know. Well, somehow I knocked myself out when I went to turn my camera or my computer because I was going to measure clothes. And then instead of just looking in the YouTube chat, I had to go find my phone and find the link. And I knocked my mouse down in the meantime.
Yeah, so at our thrift, the Lily Pulitzer is always $11.99 or more.
Yeah.
But whoever was pricing yesterday in the afternoon didn't know. I was like, oh, it's $5.99.
I love it on those days.
Yeah, but it goes the other way too, where like my thrift this week, they've been really cheap the last 2 or 3 weeks. And then this week it's like, where are they getting these prices at?
Yeah, the sneakers, they're crazy. They wanted $50 for a pair of Hokas.
Oh my god.
And everyone's like, oh, those are nice sneakers, and everyone picked them up and everyone put them down. And they're still there 3 weeks later.
Yeah.
Now, if they're $25, I might buy them, but not for $50. That's
So
probably
does
what
your-
you can get for them.
So does your thrift go to half? Does it have half price? And then
They have half price on Sunday for color of the week, and then on Wednesday following that Sunday, the color of the week is $1.49, and then there's a second color that's 25% off, and that's going to be the next color on Sunday. So I don't know. Every year I've lived here, it's been a different sale. One time they had 99-cent Sundays, then they got rid of that, then they didn't have any color of the week, then they had you could belong to a club where you got 25% off every day or $25 for the year. Then they got greedy and they made it $70 for the year, and then they didn't have any sales, and then they took away the senior citizen discount, and then they got bought out by a new company from the other side of Florida, and now they're back to a color system. So, but every year it seems like they change it slightly, once when you get used to it, and then they change it.
Who makes the decision to go from $25 a year to $70?
It was ridiculous. It was like,
that's just greedy. I'm sorry. That's just greedy.
Well, that's what it was. I was like, it's more than double.
And a weird number.
That only lasted for 6 months anyway.
Yeah.
And then they got rid of it.
Yeah.
we have one out here that's owned by, it's called Discovery Shops, but it's owned by it's American Cancer Society, and they have a network of them, and they have about once a quarter, they will have where you can spend like $25. You make a $25 donation, and then that gives you 25% off for a month.
A month?
And I have done that. Yeah, I have done that in the past. But like right now, I'm not even considering it because I really don't need inventory. I mean,
and you
I
have
don't need to go and be actively looking for inventory that way. I would much rather, if an estate sale comes across and there's stuff in there that I know is a great deal, then yeah, I will still find a corner to put that stuff in.
You have to spend over $100 a month to make that $25 worth it.
Yeah.
For a while here, they had a reward system too. For every $100 you spent, you would get, I don't know, $10 coupon, $20 coupon. I forget. It's been so many different things. It's like, I'm waiting for it to change again.
Yeah.
Then they had this big thing in Florida. It was called Worn, Not Wasted. And it was Goodwill, and it was their own resale platform. And they had big signs in the store encouraging resellers to source at Goodwill. And they recreated eBay on their own platform. And they had trainings where you could go and you could learn how to list things. They created all this work and it already existed. And I'm like, I don't get that. And that lasted about 6 months, and then it went defunct. And
well, that's kind of like Goodwill. Some of them sell on Shop Goodwill, and some of them sell on eBay.
Right.
Yeah.
I've actually seen on Whatnot. There's a Salvation Army that has a show every week. I forget where they're based out of, but I thought, oh, interesting. Live selling on Whatnot.
there's a Goodwill system. I mean, Goodwills are usually by district, and there's a Goodwill system that does have a whatnot channel. And I remember when they first started doing it, people, I mean, were just raving them in the comments on social media. And I thought, people tend to forget, like, Goodwill is not at our disposal. Their retail operations are for them to raise money for their actual mission, which is to help people with job skills and get employment and all that. And so whatever they want to do is on them. Like, people were just so entitled to thinking that Goodwill should only be available to resellers and at low prices. I'm like, that's not really how Goodwill works. If you can't handle Goodwill doing that, then don't shop there. You know?
Goodwill is like for profit. I mean, they're like,
they're entitled to make their own money however they want and however they can, and more power to them if they found another channel to do that, you know. I mean, if they're doing $50 hokas and those hokas aren't selling it, at some point they're going to bust that bubble and they're going to go, wait a minute, we have to rethink this. But it's on them to make those calls.
Right. Well, it's so much easier now for them to look up stuff. You could just take a picture and you can get a comp.
But
without...
and you and I both know they're looking up listed items and not sold comps, you know. So
Right. I always love when they've priced something and when you go to look, it's the first one listed and it's like wrong, you know. You're like, well, that's how they got that.
But it is, yeah. But it's, you know, people get so frustrated that it's like, you know, they're not. It's like, well, then find another source if that's not the source.
And like the Goodwill manager, the one local to me, she thinks every Starbucks mug is like worth big money, and I'm like, I said that mug you priced at $7 goes for $12 on eBay. Like, it's not worth big money.
Yeah.
But she looked at me like I had three heads. I'm like, well,
but they'll learn. They'll learn when things are sitting there and everything's going to the bins because nothing is selling. So more power to us because we'll just get it when it's at the bins, you know?
Yeah, they do have a bins here that I haven't been to because, frankly, it's not in a great part of town and I don't need it.
A lot of times they aren't, I've noticed.
I know. Well, because the rent is cheap. That's what it's cheap, you know?
well,
And
a Salvation Army, not too far. I mean, within an hour's drive. And they do once a week, they do auctions there and they auction off like all the cars that were donated, but then they auction off like purses by the Gaylord.
Right.
Oh wow!
And, wow.
I've been at a Goodwill outlet that did that. You could buy a Gaylord of whatever.
Yeah, they have shoes by the Gaylord, purses by the Gaylord.
Wow.
Pants by the Gaylord.
No air conditioning in Richmond in the summer. It was very hot.
The one that's in Fort Worth. I'm halfway between Dallas and Fort Worth, or Dallas and Austin. And Dallas is a really super nice one, and the one in Fort Worth is, I'm gonna use the word ghetto. It's in a bad neighborhood. It's also not kept up in terms of cleanliness, like in terms of sanitation. It is still a retail operation. They should be maintaining sanitation standards. And it's like, it was so stuffy and hot because it gets hot. And it's like, I realize it's a Goodwill, but dude, I mean, some people are in there for hours. They should have some circulating air, you know? Crazy. The one in Austin, there's two in Austin, and the one in North Austin, which is closer to me, is actually quite nice as well. It's in an industrial complex. So if you go there on the weekends, like all the offices are closed. So there's all sorts of parking. You just pull right up in there. It's in its own industrial building, and it's actually quite nice. But either one of those is good 90 minutes to 2 hours from me. Luckily, I have one that's where I live, but it's small. There's not a lot there.
Yeah. One of the nicest buildings I've ever been in Virginia, their corporate office, I think, was in the same building. Oh. And there was a retail store right next door. And then you could go out the back of the bins, and the bins was tiny. Yeah. Tiny. But the bathroom was like an executive washroom. It was beautiful. Nice. Yeah, I was like, but they had a big commercial laundry. That was one of their businesses.
Oh, that's
so. But I just read that they moved their building because they've gotten big into e-commerce, and so they have people pick up things they buy online. So they moved to another part of town.
Well, I can divulge because none of y'all are in my state, but what my favorite thrifting source, I mean, I love like estate sales and all that, but my favorite actual retail thrifting source is not a Goodwill affiliated place. It's called Things from the Heart, and it actually is affiliated. Have you guys ever heard Shepherd's Heart? It's a Christian organization. I don't know if it's national or not, but basically it's a food bank, and they literally, I mean, they are grassroots. They will take food in and give it to poor people, and take food in and give it to poor people. And then this charity shop, they, people donate like crazy, and all the money goes to food to the poor. Like, you can't ask for a better source to give your money to, right? So when I go in there, I'm shopping, and it's like I'm coming out with thrifted goods that I'm going to sell, and all my money went to help feed the poor. Like, how can you get better than that? And that place on occasion has fill a bag for $10, and the bag is a garbage bag, not a little grocery bag, a garbage bag. So I can get like 25, 30 items in there for $10. So yeah, that's my honey hole. I divulged it, but you guys are gonna have to like come to Central Texas if you want to go there. So
I don't have a problem finding stuff.
no.
I don't really need any more cheap stuff. I just need to list the stuff I have.
Yeah, that's my problem too.
So,
Valerie, what?
Same here.
Valerie gets good stuff. She has an eye. Like, I need you to help shop with me when we go, because I need to like get your eye on what you're looking for.
Got a brain like a chameleon. I'm looking at a million things at once.
I like Jenny's flat lay setup.
Jenny's got a good setup. She's got a whole house for reselling.
I keep going back and forth on what I like for pictures. I like taking on the bed flat.
Yeah, I just want a permanent state.
The house that I'm moving to, Nancy, I have a big office that I'll be able to have an actual proper photo station. Mm-hmm. So I can copy like the people that I've been watching, do good photo station. I'll have a shipping station, a photo station, an intake station, and a whatnot staging area, not to mention my desk. Right now, all of that is happening right here within like 6 feet, and it's claustrophobic.
Right.
I'm very excited.
I have room to do it. I just haven't decided what's the best yet. Keep changing my mind. That's all.
Well, I mean, you got to dial it in for what works for you. You know, the best way to do it is to set something up and then go, I don't like that.
Kelly, what day is your moving company coming?
The moving company is coming on the 20th.
Okay, so you got another 10 days.
Yes, ma'am. And I got a lot to do.
Moving's the worst. Absolute worst.
I don't know. I haven't done it in 40 years.
So that's even worse.
It wouldn't be so bad if it was just my own personal stuff, but it's the unlisted inventory. I have an entire business also that's like craft supplies. And so there's a ton of that.
Yeah, I have craft supplies in my house too.
Yeah.
So.
And then my kitchen is obnoxiously full for the fact that it's just me. Like I have no business having all the kitchen stuff I have, considering it's just me. But
we have double kitchen stuff because my parents had another house in another state, and somehow we wound up, getting double pots and double. Because my mom grew up during the Depression and she just didn't want to give it away because she might need it. So
my problem is like the little serving dishes. Like I have so many like little tea stands and serving dishes and little bowls and ramekins. I mean, why do I have all that? I do. It's not all precious. It's not like fine china or anything.
No, but it's useful.
It's just a lot.
I know. We have a whole cabinet on top of all our cabinets. We have those serving things like for dishes, like 3-tiered stands, and I haven't used them in the 5 years I've lived here, and my mom probably hasn't used them in the 12 or 15 years she's lived here. And
I used to use them a lot more than I do now.
And like all the dishes, ugh.
Yeah.
Do you get rid of them or not?
I know, it's a lot. I have an entire bookcase that's all cookbooks. It's like a collection of cookbooks. I mean, big surprise, I'm a bookseller and I love selling cookbooks. So it's like, oh, I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to keep that one.
Yep.
I can't believe I was jonesing for clothes because now that I bought all those clothes at that estate sale, and now I feel like I've hardly made, well, I know I've made a dent in them, but it's just there's so many. And it's like now I'm like, I can't believe I was jonesing for clothes. I mean, I went in and did 25, I photographed 25 yesterday, and I only did I photographed 10 today before my back gave out. But it's like doing 35 items didn't even make a dent in the pile,
Yeah, I saw that pile. That was a lot, but I mean, it wasn't a lot considering how much I have. It's just that you had them all organized and ready to be photographed.
Well, that pile was, which it's basically 2 or 3 piles wide, but it was as tall, almost as tall as I am. So it was pushing, I'm 5'3", and it was probably pushing 4'9", and now it's down to probably 3.5 feet tall.
Well, that's significant.
So I know, but it's like, am I ever going to reclaim remember, this is all in my bathroom. Am I ever going to reclaim my bathroom?
Oh,
yeah,
that's the last.
in the bathroom because of the light.
I have good light in my bathroom too. I have totes in there of clothes, and I'm like, maybe I should set the photo station up in here. It's a very, very large bathroom. It's got like a
That's where my photo station is. I have those big. My bathroom has 2 skylights in it,
right.
But then I have a chandelier, and then I have recessed lighting in as well. So it has lots of lighting, and then I have a box light in there. So, and then it's so handy that if I have something like, I want to hang up and spray it with water to get the
right the shower,
I have it can go on the outside of the shower.
No, my bathroom is a very big consideration that it might be the photo station. Right now I have it in the living room against the wall, and then I used to have it in the front bedroom on the queen size bed. Then my back was bothering me.
Yeah, I was going to say, I cannot photograph even. I've tried doing even like the garden flags and stuff on on my bed, and it just absolutely kills me.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about the bed because I've done photographs on my bed too, because I have 2 large windows in my bedroom, and in the middle of the day the light is just perfect, and after a few I'm like, why does this hurt? It's like it's got you at an angle that it's just not good at all. Oh.
I feel like I've been, I was going to say, I feel like I've been that I've been measuring forever and I've only got 6 things, but then I turned the paper over. So I have twice that many. Okay. All right. That makes me feel a little better.
Maybe I'll go get my bag of crap and fold it up and put it in the tub that I bought today. Oh, my back is killing me today.
Yeah, when I went up to my son's, I was planning on going to my younger son's house because that's where my topsy-turvy, my hang upside down thing is at right now. I loaned it to him. Oh, God, I swear by those, but I loaned it to my son. And he used to have it as a shop, which was really easy for me, but
So here's the problem with having all the unlisted inventory that I do and now that I'm moving. New with tags. Look at that. New with tags, Ralph Lauren dress or skirt.
Ooh.
Yes. I mean, when you start thinking about the stuff that's just been sitting here, just sitting. That's probably a $40 skirt. Just $40 sitting there right there in that pile.
I got you.
It adds up quickly.
Yes.
You know, I got those toys ready for that Whatnot show. I pulled a couple of toys and I checked them and they were going for, like, there was this Warhammer. I don't know what it was, something Warhammer, and I think I paid $15 or $20 for it. And it's like going for like $100. I got that sucker listed so fast.
You're like, that's $100 bill. It's just been sitting here.
We got to get that $100 bill in my pocket now. Tell you what, I can't wait. I never listed real heavily on eBay for Christmas. I'm assuming stuff goes like crazy at Christmas on toys and that.
I don't really have a seasonal time. It just kind of goes when it goes.
I actually sell more right after Christmas than I do at Christmas.
Well, I'm listing. I just listed a Christmas pin.
Well, anything Christmas, if it's specifically Christmas, it sells all year long.
All year round, yeah.
I'm listing all those ornaments. I've got those UNESCO and those hallmarks, and I thought I brought 3 totes home, and I thought I only had 1 more tote, but when I was looking over there today, there's 3 more totes of them, and I've been listing those like crazy.
You know, I went to a church sale, and they had Hallmark ornaments in the box, 10 cents, 20 cents.
10 cents?
See, I would have bought them all.
10.
Oh my God. I would have totally bought those.
I did. But then they had some, they put like $20 on that were worth like $3. There was like no rhyme or reason.
Karen, I did a couple of Whatnot shows where I sold out my Hallmark ornaments. Did I buy some from you?
I bought some from you, yeah.
Oh, you bought them from me.
Star,
I was like,
who did Star buy them from? Didn't she buy them from you?
Star bought some from you too, and resold them for more.
Yeah, Star
I resold mine
too. Star resold all of hers for $25 because they were good ones.
I did it as a loss leader. I think I was listing them all for $3 on Whatnot just to get the sales because I was new at the time, and so a couple of them got bid to like $5, but most of them were selling for a lot less than what they were worth. But it gave me good sales on Whatnot when I was new, so that was good.
Yeah, a lot of times with Hallmarks, it's like the first in a series, I find, and then the ones that are like a train, a tractor. I have one I'm going to list probably tonight that's like an Airstream trailer. Those are the ones that sell for more than the $10 a piece.
Yeah, because they're cross collectibles. So people will collect, they'll collect whatever it is the item is. I think I sold the Star Trek Enterprise one for decent money.
I have this, and my husband was eyeing them, but we have probably 200 Hallmark Star Trek ornaments because we've had whole trees done. We've had, my husband has a whole upstairs of Star Trek.
Yeah.
And so this lot that I bought, it had some he doesn't have. But it is like, I'm in my 60s, he's in his 70s. We don't need to be adding more than the one that he orders every year. I am like, no, we're not doing it. I know. But the only thing that really makes me nervous on these is I haven't opened them up to see how she stored the batteries. And one of the ornaments that I opened up was a see and say. So you pull the string and it goes around. Yeah. And then whatever animal it lands on, that's the sound it makes. Well, the string works fine, but the batteries were blown up in there, so it won't talk. Now, if it was working, if she would have taken the batteries out and put them in the little case they give you, that ornament sells for like almost $80.
Did you try to clean it up a little bit?
Yeah. Well, my husband tried. I might try a little more because I'll take a little more time with it. But his background is like computer repair and copier repair, and he's supposed to be the expert on that stuff. Yeah. But he's not quite. I'm a little more. I had one of the Darth Vader masks that I didn't get it talking, but I got the fan going in it. And he couldn't get anything going in it. So I'm a little bit nervous. I've put all the other ones that have lights and sound aside. And I'm thinking I'll just deal with those like all at one time. And if they're working, for eBay, I really probably should do a video of them. And I don't readily do videos, so I have to get in the mood and do them like all together at the same time.
Sorry about that.
I told you guys, so I decided over Labor Day weekend, I'm going to do a yard sale. And I want to see if I can get the rest of those blow molds.
Labor Day or Memorial Day?
Memorial Day. Those, the blow molds have value, but they're just so damn big. They're so, if I could get $20 or $30 for them, I'd rather do that and not have to worry about it. And some of those Fisher Price, I'm not going to sell them with the little people and all, but I'll sell the Fisher Price, the thing itself. And if I get, $5 or $10 for it, then fine. I turned the air conditioning on and it's still flipping hot in here.
It's really hot in Florida today. It was like over 90. Then my electric bill this month was like $110. I know next month it will probably be $200 because of it's been so hot.
Our electric bill is like $600 a month as an average. So I'd take 110
Oh.
all day. My husband's business just really sucks the electricity, though.
So that means you get to write it off then, right?
We write off a third of our electricity towards
That's something.
yeah, or maybe we do half, because I think she told me that normally you write off, rule of thumb in California for a home business is like 25%. But
Is it based
because
on
our
like the square footage of the house?
it's based on the square footage that you use for the business.
I'm sorry, that's what I meant. Yes, the applicable square footage.
Mm-hmm. So
Hey, Jenny, was that big fire in Tennessee anywhere near you? Did you hear about it?
Yeah. I kind of wondered how such a thing like that could happen. I mean, where were the sprinklers? Where was the fire foam and the preventative measures? I mean, it just looked like end to end inferno.
It did look like an inferno. That's a good word for it. Do you think it was one of those corporate sabotage things that seems to be happening more now?
Well, speculation around here is definitely that they're trying to put in a data center. Because we have, the state of Tennessee has brokered something with the Valley Electric, and we really paid for it last winter during the storm and stuff. My electric bill was 3 times what it's been.
I'm sorry. Hi, Miss Jill. Welcome in. Happy Friday to Miss Jill.
Conspiracy theory aside, I mean, it's probable.
Yeah.
Who knows what sacrifices are made?
I'm with you though. When I saw the footage, I'm like, how did that get to be that bad? Unless there was an explosion or something where they just.
And not only that, but like when you look from the helicopter view, and obviously it was time, passed, but there was literally only one fire truck on the ground.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh my gosh.
There was not a crew and team of firefighters. There was one engine on the within fire and within.
Is it out in the boonies somewhere? Or?
Well, it's in Henry, Tennessee. I think is in one of the more farmy out there.
Yeah.
Counties.
It's like a mill town, right? Like maybe the factory town. Like the town was built up for the factory.
I think it's on the east side. Let's see. No, it's near me.
Oh, okay.
So Henry is a small town located in Henry County, not located in West Tennessee, known for small town atmosphere, low crime rate, proximity. So Paris, yeah, it's within a 35-minute deal from me.
Yikes.
Maybe 45 minutes. It's 2 counties up.
They should have had access to first responders.
But the population of the town itself is only 446 people. So it was probably a volunteer fire team.
That's true. Good point. I was trying to think though, how many people worked at that mill or the recycling place though.
Well, there's other counties around. They might have, commuted. I mean, it's close. It seems like it might be close to the Kentucky border. But it's prime picking for a corporate takeover, corporate invasion. Nobody's going to be right there watching them. They can build and do whatever they want without the numbers of people counter pursuing it. And if it's, and if it was an antiquated plastic facility, I think that's all they did was make plastic stuff model, but anyway, I don't know the whole story.
Yeah.
But you asked, and I'm telling you what I know.
I just thought that was interesting because it's like, gosh, that's like the 3rd or 4th corporate destruction of fire that I've heard of this year.
I feel like we had a huge, like a massive data center pop up overnight. Like when they put on the news that the Jackson data center was like
Yeah.
alive and thriving and how much power and money they make in a day,
Yeah.
I was like, where the hell did that come from? That was not on my voter pamphlet.
Well, it just goes to show you where when money is placed in the
and
right place.
our current governor is out for the money grab.
Mhm.
He does not care about his
Honey,
constituents. He doesn't.
you are preaching to the choir here, honey. We have been on water restriction for years here.
I feel like he's got blinders on like this. I mean, legitimately, and then he's got little minions around him.
And he's got big, deep pockets on his butt. So we've been on water restriction for years here, and despite overwhelming negative response, they just passed the appropriations to put a data center in our county, not far from the city. And it's like, they better be paying for our water then.
People do not know what they're getting themselves into or exposing themselves to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when I lived in Palm Springs, there's a windmill or a wind. What do you call it?
Wind farm.
Wind farm.
Yeah, right when you drive into Palm Springs, all you see is like these 80 million foot windmills as far as the eye can go. I didn't think anything of them. I thought they were kind of pretty. I thought there was a great place to put them in. But it wasn't until I lived in Palm Springs that they were a major source of like the dust storms and the sand blizzards.
There's a reason they're supposed to be way out in the boonies.
And the flooding.
Well, and now they can't recycle those blades.
Carbine.
They're like burying them. They're this major thing, and now they're saying they're not making enough. They don't make enough. You know, I mean, even Sweden and some of the places are taking them out.
I don't know. It makes me want to put like some kind of solar backup on my roof before it's outlawed.
It's not a bad idea.
And we get called, like almost every week I get a call about solar, but we have too many trees. So our property is not ideal for solar.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, but I'm sure we have no, I've had 8 different companies come out. I don't think you're going to have a solution.
You know what? Did you see something on TV where they were talking about if you had a solar contract that they'll help you get out of it?
Well, here in Florida, it's a real problem. They get the old people into these contracts, and it costs them more to be in the contract than to like pay their electric bill. It's terrible.
Yeah, and in the end, there's so many liens on it that they no longer own their house.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, you have to have it only really works out if you have the money to just buy it, to invest the $20,000.
I don't think that people thought about the fact that technology was gonna change, and you know. So
Did you see Jill's in the house?
I did. I said hi, Jill. Hi, Jill. Hi, Jill.
Yeah, I was away for a minute.
I asked her if she wanted to come on camera, but she hadn't said anything yet.
And it's like now, if you have the solar and you don't have a battery backup, you're screwed, you know?
Well, I was just really curious because some people here got solar and they came and I listened to their spiel and what I would have to pay. It was like, I'm going to be dead by the time that's done.
Yeah, before you saw any return.
Roof. I got a 50-year roof and I got maybe 15 years left.
Yeah. And it's like, I'm going to be dead. And it's like.
Jill wants to know about your hair. Did you get your hair cut or it looks like it's pulled back?
You know what? No, I did get my hair cut. And
look at that.
Yeah, I need to fix it, but I did get it cut. Thank you. I just pushed it back because I need to go take a shower and wash it. I didn't have time before we went on, but thank you, Jill. So anyhow, a lot of them are getting it, and I would have got it if it let me store my own power, but it won't. You have to sell it back. You have to give it to the utility companies, and what they pay and what the utility is, nobody's saving any money.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, and that's what with my best friend, they had told her, because that's when they had theirs put in probably 10 years ago. They're like, well, if you have excess, you can just sell it back to the electric company. Now they were out the other day and they told her, well, you really need to have a battery backup so that, you charge that battery in the day with your excess and then you use it at night.
I don't know. It's like, it was just, I think it's just a big rip-off way to make money.
Jill, what are you working on tonight? Are you just hanging out? Christopher came in earlier. I'm not sure if he's still here, but he said he already got his work done today, so he was just chilling like a villain.
Oh,
and it looks like we've inspired Nancy to get some work done.
just folding things up, but
Hey, you know what? That's
better than nothing. Better than it's sitting in the bag in the trunk of my car.
That's something.
Bought a lot of men's linen shirts.
Hey, Karen, look what I have. Look what I have. Is Karen still there? I can't see. I got to make her bigger.
Oh, hold on. Let me make you big.
Oh, she's not at her desk right now, so I have to wait till she's at her desk.
Okay. I just made you big, though.
Tired today, people.
Yes, ma'am.
And it sounded like I did massive amounts of things. What did I do today before I did this? I can't even think.
You said you photographed earlier.
Oh, I drove down the hill and picked my brother up at my brother-in-law at the train station. And then we went grocery shopping too. So had that. And I made vegetable beef noodle soup.
Soup sounds good.
These were an exciting pickup. They were Carhartt overalls, but for women.
Ooh, nice.
But like the double knee shorts for fashion, be more for fashion than for work utility. But
Carhartt's always good.
yeah.
Nanette, when I was at the George Strait weekend 2 weekends ago, we at the restaurant we ate at, we just kind of picked a place because the one we wanted, there was like lines were out the door. And so I went simple and I ordered, it was like tomato soup and grilled cheese, which is, just a standard, right? It's just a staple, a comfort food.
Right.
But oh my God, the tomato soup was that roasted tomato bisque. Oh, it was so good. And the grilled cheese was a grilled pimento cheese. Oh my God. It was so delicious. It was just comfort food. It was so good.
I miss
It was,
cheese.
it,
That's
it
the
was
one thing I do miss.
What, sorry?
I miss pimento cheese. That's the one dairy thing that I'm like, damn.
Oh, you would have loved this. What, Nanette?
it was upscale.
It was upscale. They were trying to make upscale. Absolutely. The restaurant was a little pretentious, so I can totally get that. But man, it was delicious. Oh, I love me a roasted tomato bisque soup, man. Grilled cheese has always been like one of my favorite foods. I'm very simple. Like you can please me with very simple things. I don't need any fancy desserts. You just give me a chocolate chip cookie or a brownie and I'm happy.
Well, I blamed the soup on Star because she was talking to, and Miss Karen, because they were talking about the barbacoa. So then I told my husband, oh, I want some barbecued, like shredded barbecued beef sandwich. So I ended up making a pot roast. Well, I pulled out half of it. We made 2 sandwiches and then, okay, Karen, I have to show you. This is just for you, just what I have to list tonight. These are all photographed, ready to go.
Oh, wow. Now, how are you going to list that?
Individually.
I can't believe. I have to look at your store to see how you do that.
They're just
I have to
individual,
say,
and that usual once in a while I'll list one at $6.98 plus shipping. Most of the time there's $7.86 plus shipping, but there'll be some that may be, $15 to $20. Just depends.
and what's the theme of the stuff in that little box?
This is everything you can imagine. There is everything here from this is a San Diego Zoo pin.
Oh my.
This is a these are or I don't know how you say it. It's OCRACOKE, North Carolina.
Oh my.
This one is a so I just took my glasses off, so now I can't read them. But yeah, I mean, I do all of them and everything. And this one is a Vienna pin. This one is Vienna. It'll probably be like $15.95.
Oh my goodness.
This is just 3M. Like you could use it as a tie tack or app. Just somebody who worked for them.
I get so much that are like fraternal organizations or swim team things. I have some, I think I saved them. They were for like state parks.
Yep, the state parks do really good. This is an aerial tram at Rainforest in Costa Rica.
Oh wow.
The state ones, any state parks do unbelievably well. This is the Lakers. This is what does this one say? I don't know. It looks like I think it's like that, like maybe a sorority pin or something.
Oh my.
And I will even list company pins or school pins, like University of Redlands. This is U of L.
Oh wow. Do you ever get medals?
Yes.
You list your medals like it's like swim team medal or stuff like that. Do you list those?
Not those ones, but I will list anything that looks like Shriners or
Mason,
like Masonic, anything military that I can, anything that's vintage that like grandpa would want.
Okay.
I mean, people will use them for like mixed media and junk journals and scrapbooking and that kind of stuff, in addition to the fact that like my grandpa was a Shriner or whatever. I'm with Nanette though. I list a lot of pins, and I also do souvenir magnets.
I do magnets, keychains. I will do keychains for almost anything. I sold a Hawaii keychain today. Yesterday, I sold a keychain that looked like a bear that was for something else. I can't remember where it was for.
Oh wow.
I will list.
Small
You say
stuff.
Yeah, you say that about medals, and I've never listed medals, but I have listed pins that were like so big that said like first place parallel bars, first place balance beams,
What,
things
Valerie?
like that.
I'm gonna go lay down. I don't feel well. So.
Okay. Well, have a good weekend. Get some rest.
Bye.
It was nice talking to you. I'll talk to you over the weekend.
I'll
Bye.
listen in on YouTube.
Okay. Bye.
Okay. Hey, I'll be back. I have to put my husband to bed. Hold
Okay.
on. I'll be back.
The packing is continuing on. Carry on.
I will be listening to you guys, but I'm going to be off camera because I'm going to go do some photographs in the other room. Because not only Nancy, is my bathroom set up to photograph all my clothes. My dining room is stacked 4 foot deep with everything else in the world. I have a guest bedroom that you literally cannot even walk into that's all unlisted.
I have
Plus-
a wall of boxed gowns in my kitchen.
Boxes, gowns.
Yeah, like formal gowns. I thought
Well,
I
you
wanted
just missed home
gowns
no,
from
prom.
Whatnot. And then I bought them and then I didn't do anything.
Well, get them up now because
yeah.
then they'll be up for homecoming this
Prom.
next year.
Yeah.
Prom is done most of the places, but or it's going on right now.
Yeah,
The
a
girls
lot
already
like
have
here
them.
in Florida, they're done at the end of the month with school. So
Yeah.
But people
Yeah,
might also want
graduation.
them for summer weddings.
yep. I told my niece is she got named. She's in some pageant for doctors. She's a vet, and she got named like Dr. East Coast or whatever. I said, please don't buy a gown. I said, if you need one, I have hundreds of gowns that we can have you try on. But
Where did you get hundreds of gowns?
I bought them on Whatnot.
Oh, of course.
And McDougal gowns. So, and they resell well, but you got to list them. That's the problem.
How is the return rate on gowns? That's what I would worry about.
I have these things that you can put on them. They're like security ribbon things.
Yeah, right.
But it's like anything, they can return it. You're hoping that it's a good deal and they don't want to return it. So
I had a gown that was a Ralph Lauren evening length, one shoulder with the beautiful like sparkly thing right here. It was navy blue. It was I got it for I don't know $5, and I listed it for like $100, thinking, oh my god, I'm gonna make money on this. I had to sell it for like $30. I was so disappointed.
yeah, that's
I
sad.
mean, it's like this is Ralph Lauren, and it was gorgeous. There was nothing wrong with it. And I was like, how are people not seeing how beautiful this thing is? Maybe the photos just didn't do it justice or something. I should have held out and just said no. No.
I think it's hard to like
less than
if you're
$80.
gonna spend more than $100 on something and you can't try it on before you buy it. That's
Yeah, I probably sold it to a reseller that when it turned around and sold it for $100.
but
I was disappointed in that, and I think it traumatized me for gowns. So
I don't like all the measurements you really need to put in with dresses. I have a hard enough time with that. You know, if they want the hips and the waist and the bust and
yeah, usually my dresses, they're very loose fitting and casual.
I do like the gowns that I get that are like a size 4 that I just put in there, put it on. They fit my mannequin to a T, and then I put in my mannequin's measurements.
Nanette, did you see what Jill just said?
What?
She says, Nanette, you look like you're being buried alive.
yeah.
Yeah. These are the ones I just all measured. So
A clothes avalanche.
Yeah, if just let us know, call for help, Nanette, if you need it, if it falls down on you.
I should list somewhere besides this chair because I know it's not the most ergonomically, nor is it the best. But I got in the habit of listing here because I'm in the same room with my husband then, and I like that.
Well, and if you're comfortable in a nice leather recliner chair, you will probably work more than if you're like me sitting in this office going, I need to get out of this office. I'm done for the day. I want to go.
Maybe, but I could probably get twice as much done if I was sitting at a desk than if I was sitting in this chair.
Yeah, that's true.
So
I agree. I don't find I can list too well in the chair here. I can look things up. I can comp them. I can make a draft on my phone, but I really can't list.
Nancy, are you on List Perfectly? Did we establish that yet?
I had List Perfectly, but then like I wasn't selling for like a year, so I put it on hold.
Well, the reason I asked is because the computer that I'm talking on right now, that's
Right.
where my reselling stuff is. And then over here was my workstation for my day job. And it was really nice when they were right next to each other because I could kind of do like the listing party calls, you know,
Right.
and that kind of stuff. But now I've had to move my workstation, my day job to the front of the house. So it's plugged into the Ethernet and I'm not on this computer throughout the day. And man, I miss being on List Perfectly throughout. Like they had that button call yesterday, which apparently was great. And I knew it was going to be, and I missed it. And today there was a call and I missed it. And I really missed the socialization of List Perfectly with not being on this computer.
And
So I'm
your
looking
new-
forward to next month when it's going to all be back together again.
That's what I was just asking you at your new house, if you were going to go back
Yeah,
to
in
being
fact-
side by side.
In my new house, I am plugging my main internet into the office and not, it's like right now it was plugged into the living room because AT&T is like, well, you want it to where your TV is, right? Not realizing that you're going to have like your office in the back of the house. At least I didn't know that. And I could have conceivably had them come out and drill back here too to get another router thing. But by then I was like, I want to move. I don't want to rent here anymore. I want to get out. And I got away from AT&T. So where I'm moving to, it's all going to be starting in my office and my TV is going to have the Wi-Fi extender.
Well, and if you don't have enough, they have like boosters. They come and they don't even charge you for the boosters.
I'm being charged $5 extra a month for, well, they call it an extender, but it's basically the same thing. So, and that way I have a total of 3. I have the main router and then I have 2 extenders. One is being charged $5 a month. So if I don't need that second one, then I might discontinue using that one. But it's a big house, so I'm fine with that. I do have a good deal for that first year. You know, when you're a new customer, they give you a good deal.
See,
Yeah.
so we have computers on all 3 levels of our house. We have one in the bedroom. We have one in my husband's gaming room. And I don't notice a difference whether I'm in the front of the house, the bottom of the house, the top of the house, the back of the house. Our internet runs the same.
What
the
kind
whole
of
thing.
internet is it? Is it like a satellite or is it fiber optics? Is it, how is it set up?
We don't have fiber optics yet. They're putting fiber optics in.
Come on,
So
Kelly, you're
I
talking to
think
me.
Probably
it's like
not satellite.
yeah, it's like we have like a dish that it
So
comes
yeah,
through
it's probably
through
easy.
Spectrum.
Based on that, anywhere in your house, you can get the same coverage. But for me, mine is literally wired in from AT&T. So it's wired in through the front of my house into the router, and then the router just has to pray that it gets to the rest of the house.
Well, wait a minute. I think that with Spectrum that I have right now, I think it is wired in because they're going to fiber optics, but right now that's still probably about 3 blocks above us on the street, and it hasn't. They've been installed there.
Okay.
So I think we are wired in. I think it's my TV that's the satellite because that's dish. Spectrum is who my
This is a satellite internet.
But we have business internet.
Oh,
And for the little bit a month we pay more for the business,
yeah.
it's well worth it. And if it goes down, we have the highest priority on getting fixed.
That's nice. Yeah, I probably could
So-
have done that with AT&T. I could have leveled up to a better service with them. I don't have the bottom of the line service, but it's definitely not like gaming level service or business level service. So, yeah, like I said, by the time I realized that what my options were to get it fixed, I was like, I'm just going to move to the front of the house and it'll be fine for the next couple of months until I can get out of this house. It's hard
You're
when you
less
rent.
than a month now.
No,
You're
but when
less
I
than-
made the decision, it was months. It was
Right.
months when I made the decision to move to the front of the house. I'm like, I'm just going to plug it in for now until I'm out of here. And actually, AT&T said, you don't need to return your equipment. You can just discard it.
It's so old.
I'm like, that says a lot, AT&T.
See, our internet and our cable is through the homeowners association.
Ooh,
So it's very common here in Florida that the
really?
the development it's part of your homeowner's due. So you can get extra stuff if you want, but whatever the basic package is good enough for me.
So my
That's
mom's in Florida and they have the same thing through theirs, but they just went and renegotiated. They have Spectrum and they renegotiated, I think it's Spectrum that they have, and their internet went down like $40 a month or more.
went down. Oh wow.
Yeah, because
They
they
got, like, union
renegotiated
leaders
the
for that.
contract.
Yeah, it's tied in with all the other, like I think it's like $330 a month, but we pay it every 3 months. So it's a little bit, it's over $1,000, but it's for 3 months. But it includes all the lawn mowing outside and the, it's gated. It's got a security person. So
Where in Florida do you live?
I live an hour north of West Palm Beach. I live on the East Coast. It's near, it's in Port St. Lucie.
Oh, okay.
It's between Stewart and Jensen Beach,
Okay.
or Vero Beach is another place a lot of people know.
If you are still with Liz, well, actually, I don't even think you have to be with Liz Perfectly, but Trish Glenn from Liz Perfectly and Vicky Zilberg are doing those 1-day sessions.
She was gonna send me a ticket. I sent her an email, but I haven't gotten a response from her.
Okay.
Because she was on Star's
Yes.
get together last night.
So that was you. Okay, you're gonna get a ticket then.
Yeah, and I don't know where it is in Fort Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale, like the closest airport is West Palm Beach. That's an hour.
Did you get her phone number to text her?
I sent it to her email. She said Trish at Liz Perfectly.
Let me give you her phone number because she doesn't mind being texted for things.
That's fine.
You want it or?
Yeah.
I don't know if are you going to put it over YouTube? I don't know that I put it over YouTube.
Trish is pretty good about giving people her phone number.
Yeah, but you could put it through. Nancy can see the private chat on stream.
Yeah.
Oh, on private chat. Thank you very much.
Put it on the chat. So.
Okay. Let me get my reading glasses on so I can see what I'm
Yeah,
doing.
She's really good. It may take her a day to do it, or she may forget.
I wasn't worried about it. I don't really know. Or I can go to Orlando. That's like 2.5 hours from here. And my niece lives up near Orlando, so it might be better to go there so I can see my niece.
Trish has a house in Kissimmee.
Oh, okay.
So
that's probably where she is.
Nancy, did you see the banner says private chat over on the right hand side?
I see it. I see it. Good. Okay. Yeah.
And I go every 3 months. I go to, I fly into Orlando and then I go to Oviedo.
Where? Oviedo?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Which is like by, like that Southern University there, kind of like Winter Park and.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
My niece actually lives in Zephyrillis at the moment, but she's opening up a new vet office with a company called Livewell Veterinarian.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're out there.
Yeah, and her office is going to be in Wesley Chapel. So
okay. Yeah, it's funny because Livewell just opened. They just opened one like on the corner of my mom's street. She's like, well, if my dog ever needs to go in, it's like right there.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm sort of surprised she did it. She's only like 28. She's like one of the youngest people they've hired to open up a practice. So we'll see. She moved from Long Island. It's very different. We'll see.
My daughter's an RVT and her husband's been kind of after her to maybe go back and get her vet. And she's like, I don't think I want it. I don't, she's like, I'm really happy doing what she does.
Well, and it's super hard to get in the United States. My niece actually went to Scotland for 5 years to get her degree because she couldn't get in the United States.
Yeah.
Now and so.
Well, here in Southern California, we've got a number of veterinary schools because we've got UC Davis. There's a couple of others. There's like 3 that would all be within driving distance for her. So, and that's what actually, when my dog was a puppy, when they were trying to I fostered him through one of the vets for months and months and months before I could adopt him. I knew within a week we were going to adopt him, but because the vet owned a spay and neuter clinic, he couldn't be formally adopted until he was neutered. And he couldn't be neutered till he was off all the meds and all the prednisone and everything. And they actually took him consulted with a vet at UC Davis on him to figure out what to do. So.
Wait a minute, you have UC Davis down there?
Yeah, UC Davis is in California.
Yeah, but I know I lived in Folsom where UC Davis actually is in Davis. That's why I was saying you have it down where you are.
Well,
I mean, here in Florida, we have Cleveland Clinic, and we're nowhere near the real Cleveland Clinic. So
I mean, we can. Well, this is the real UC Davis.
Right,
I mean,
right.
it's still several hours, but it's still considered. We consider
Okay, so
it.
when you were saying UC Davis, you meant here in California, not here in Southern California where LA is.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, California UC
Okay.
Davis.
I was like, you're hours and hours away from Davis. But
Like
it's funny.
6 hours,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah.
But my graduate, I mean, because I was in Northern California in Folsom, and my graduate school was Chapman University, which is in Orange, California.
Yeah, Santa Ana, Orange.
But they had a satellite campus in Sacramento. So it's kind of the reverse of that. That's why I was thinking that maybe Davis had a satellite campus down there.
But we see those bumps of like for Chapman, like for there. And my mom went to college at Chapman, but she went to she lived in Tustin and went to Orange County.
Yeah, the actual university.
Mm-hmm.
We have a school here called Texas Tech, and there's that's where the stadium was that I went to for George Strait, but that's like in Lubbock. But there's Texas Tech campuses all over the state of Texas.
Well, that's like you look at University of Phoenix has campuses all over too. Yeah. So, and I actually got my BSN my BSN online, but it was from a school out of Arizona.
Oh, okay.
I'm God, this is my age. I'm at a loss. I'm like, where's my diploma? I can't think of the name of the damn school.
Oh, I know. Somewhere with mine. Mine's somewhere. I know, that's funny.
Okay, I gotta go get back to work. I'm babysitting grandkids tomorrow, and we're doing a Mother's Day thing on Sunday. So it's like, I'll get my listings in, but if I'm going to get photographs done, I need to get them done today. Oh, God, I'm glad you guys can't see this room. Oh, Lordy be.
Oh, I'm telling you, I'm in that same boat, girl.
Oh, shoot. Every time I say, I'm going to work on it. I'm going to make it better. I'm going to make it better. I swear I've just been making it worse lately.
I usually watch a few episodes of Hoarders and then I go,
Sometimes you got to like spread out the chaos in order to clean through it.
Yeah. Well, and I did decide to do, I had bought a bunch of the bamboo and the Susan Bates, like the knitting needles, the ones like for the circular ones, where in the past I used to always do those individually because they sell for decent money. But this time I just said, no, I'm not. I'm doing lots. That's it. So instead of having 24 listings, I had 2. So, as a whole, do you guys feel like you take too many pictures or not enough pictures?
I'd rather have too many. So
eBay feels that I don't take enough pictures.
Well, I think eBay is kind of ridiculous sometimes on the amount of pictures that they want. But I think as a whole, I probably take more pictures than are necessary. But
I think it depends on what it is. Because like you were talking about purses earlier, I will take 25 pictures of a purse. I will do everything about it. But like I sell a ton of DVDs and CDs, and I am good with one photo on the front and one photo of the back, but I will take out the disc and the artwork and I set it up like artistically and then do all of it in the photo, and then I'll do the same thing with the back, and I'm good. It's like you're seeing everything. You see everything. So eBay needs to stop telling me that I'm not taking enough photos when I showed you everything. You can't. What else are you going to see?
Mhm.
There's nothing more to show on a DVD.
yeah, DVDs are one and done.
And I'm not going to spend all my time trying to take photos on something that's going to sell for $6. You know?
I was going to say, I rarely find any DVDs I want to sell because they don't sell for enough.
I get them for next to nothing. So
Right.
for me.
If you buy them in bulk. I saw this guy, I forget what his name is. He's an actor. He and his wife are actors, and he does video editing for people, but he's started a new YouTube channel with reselling, but he bought a pallet of media from the Goodwill outlet. Then it's raining as he's trying to put the stuff in his car.
Oh no.
And out of a huge gaylord of media, I think they kept like maybe 4 to 5 like big bins of stuff, and the rest was like trash. But I think the pallet itself, I think, was only like $40 or $50. So
Well, and I kind of have the Trish Glenn theory that once I own it and it's in my house, I might as well
we'll
list
list it. Yeah.
even if it's for a lower amount. Especially DVDs or CDs when they literally do only take one or two photos, and
Right.
you can use a barcode to list it. So I don't mind sitting on those. It just lowers my sell-through rate costs. I mean, my average sell price is low because of that being a lot of my store. Valerie says, I'm stressing myself out, Nanette. I'm putting myself on restriction. Put yourself in timeout, Valerie. Go to your timeout corner with Toby.
she was going to lay down and take a nap, wasn't she?
Yeah.
I
I think she's probably just laying on the couch.
Okay.
She said she was going to listen to our chatter.
Yeah. Well, I knew that, but
I'm taking my mom out to Mother's Day tomorrow. She wanted to go to this Asian restaurant. It's like a buffet. It's actually very good. So we're going to have a play date where we go out and do errands and do some shopping and do all that stuff. And then I'll take her out. So I'm looking forward to that tomorrow.
so does your mom like to thrift at all?
Kinda, yeah. She loves going to estate sales with me. But she will not do like Goodwills or the bin. She doesn't like that kind of thrifting.
Yeah.
She likes garage sales and estate sales, and like there is a consignment store that we go to every now and then, and she'll that is also like a fill a bag kind of a situation, and she'll go and I'll be like, okay, you're my helper, but whatever you want, it's on me. So it becomes like my little assistant, and then she gets free stuff out of it. And my mom's the kind of person that like I'll buy her clothes and accessories and stuff as we're thrifting or going to estate sales, and then when she's done, she just brings them back to me to sell. So it's a win-win there. She helps me on the library book sales and all that stuff. So,
well, that's like not this time I went to Florida, but time before I went to Florida, you know, our whole goal was going through my mom's closet.
yeah.
So I ended up bringing home 2 suitcases of stuff. I take 2 empty suitcases, brought 2 oh shit. Damn it. I get the box all photographed and everything, and it's effing empty. Damn it.
No.
That's the first. I've had so many empty Christmas boxes from this people.
Oh no, you got to make a sign for yourself to check that first before you spend the time photographing it.
And that ornament blinks, so I don't want to do it right now. So, but her stuff, because my mom has lost weight, but most of her stuff that I listed was like 2X. So it's like sold really well.
Yeah.
And her shoes are like 9.5 wides or double wides. So I think I brought back maybe 8 or 10 pairs of shoes, and I have maybe one. Oh, dang it. This one plugs in too. Well, no. Okay, so if you have these Hallmark ornaments that plug in, they don't have their own battery, they plug in. Do you guys show them working or not?
Valerie's in bed listening in.
I would test it for sure.
Yeah, I would test it, but I don't think it matters because Hallmark ornaments are one of those things like you and I were saying that if someone's like, if it's the Star Trek Enterprise, which was a battery one, people know what it is already. They're going to buy it. Like you don't need to tell them what it does.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to actually test this one because that means I'd have to get out a string of lights.
Just put untested.
I'd put untested, yeah.
Did you hear that, Nanette? What Jenny said?
Yeah.
Jenny's been so quiet.
She's working. I can see her in the background. She's like little elf. Choo, 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 choo.
She was shaking a box earlier, like she was testing whether or not it would survive the throw into the back of the mail truck.
I always shake them because I feel like if I can't hear anything hitting the sides of the box, then I'm at least safe from that guy who likes to spin the boxes before he tosses them.
Did you ship something breakable?
Everything I'm shipping right now is breakable.
Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks.
They want.
Another benefit to selling media like books and DVDs is it's like padded envelope gone, padded envelope gone. It's so easy to ship. I could totally be a book and media seller only and be fine with that. I just couldn't make enough money for me. Like I need more money than that.
Here in Florida, the Goodwill opened their own bookstore.
What?
Oh, wow.
So
how much are the books there?
I actually haven't been to see, to be honest.
A lot of thrift stores, it's above my profit margin. Like I'm not paying more than $1 for books. Like I go to library book sales and I will get like 500 to 1,000 items, and they'll be one of them I got 1,200 items, and so they amounted to 6 cents each. That's it's like you can sell something.
I know in Virginia they scanned every book in the back before they would put it out. So some of them never ever came out. Here in Florida, where the Goodwill is less than a mile from my house here. And,
that would be hard. Oh,
it's like a mile and a half, but it's not. There's a lot of dead old people stuff that like. What happens is that someone goes into a nursing home and then all their diapers are there from the house, the commode, the wheelchair, and then all their clothes with their name on it.
Yeah,
it is a little heartbreaking, but
people do say that like the best thrifting is in Florida. I mean, look at Nanette; she literally flies to Florida.
Not exactly where I am, in my opinion, but there's like Wellington is really is about an hour away. So
that's where all the horse farms are.
Yeah.
Right?
And I told you, I got those horse pants a couple weeks ago
Did they
Riding
sell
pants,
Yeah, riding pants. These German riding pants that are like
breeches.
over $100. Yeah, a
Yeah.
piece.
That's good.
And I happened to be there on a Friday evening, and they put them out, and they priced what they priced. All new with tag things are like $14.99, almost regardless of what it is. And I'm like, And I looked them up, and I'm like, I'll get these, like 12 or 15 pairs. But you have to be there. You have to go. It's good to go all the time because most of the time there's nothing great. But
Well,
every once in a while,
and I have to say, I haven't found that much great stuff like at the Goodwills and stuff in Florida that I've gone to. I've actually been a little bit disappointed.
yeah.
And I think one of the reasons I do so good when I go to Florida is because I get to do a pre-sale on this place. So even stuff that I don't pre-sale, I know what's there. Like I knew what I was going to aim for this year. This time I ended up going back to their fill-a-bag at the end because I don't normally do that. But it's like I knew what I was going to get, and I knew.
Did we lose the net?
No, I'm here.
Oh. It sounded like you stopped mid-sentence. I was just making sure.
No, this lady has some ornaments I've never seen with Hallmark, though. She's got some really cute Hallmark ornaments. This was like a pressed tin Santa that's like 6 inches tall. It's from like 96.
I had all those Santa Festivals of the World ones. Those were really nice. I liked those.
One of the last times my mom went to the thrift store, she came back and she says, "Oh, I want to show you the jeans I bought." And she had bought herself a pair of apple bottom jeans because she thought they were cute, And I'm like, "Mom, those are apple bottom jeans." And like I played the song for her, but it sort of went over her head because her Alzheimer's was kicking in at that time. And and then the other time she went with me here in Florida, I said, "Okay, you need to look for anything that looks crazy and wild." And she goes, "Okay." And so she's next to me, and all of a sudden she holds up this pair of shorts. "Is this what you mean?" I said, "Yes." It was a pair of Lily Pulitzer men's shorts.
Oh, wow.
And I was visiting my parents here in Florida at the time, and I came home and I put them up, and they sold in like 2 hours for like $50.
I got some apple bottom jeans right here.
Oh, yeah, they coming back in with the Y2K stuff on Depop. Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. I did buy a pair of Darien jeans the other day. They were super cheap and they were sort of flashy. I'm like, Depop might want those.
I'm gonna put smoke in my head.
Oh, excuse me. Oh. I was talking about how the bins was in a bad place, but just where the Goodwill was, 2 guys got shot in a car. And there was a bomb threat. So I don't know if I live in the bad part of town now. So,
My son, I'm sorry, changing the subject. My son just filled up his pickup at Costco.
oh no!
And
How much?
he said the credit card companies extended the limits at the gas pump. It took 37.88 gallons, and it cost he stopped at $225.
Oh my God!
Oh, wow.
My sister, who's in Florida, says, "Oh my God, I feel bad when my total goes over $50." My son said I could have kept going, but the pump said no. Last week, the same card and same pump maxed out at 150.
Oh, I know. It's up to 450 here, which is like almost $1 more than it was last year at this time. But what is it in California? Over 6?
Let me see. I don't think his showed how much a gallon it was, but I paid
What's 6 times 40?
the end of last week at Sam's Club. I paid $5.49 for regular, and premium was $5.89.
Oh, okay. So,
My other, diesel right now is like $9 a gallon in places.
yeah, there was a time where diesel was so much cheaper. We had a diesel car in the 80s because it was cheaper. And then it sort of went back to it's not cheap anymore for diesel. Yeah, it's getting very tight for most people. Between,
We were talking about that though, but I was thinking that like when I first started driving and gas went from 69 cents a gallon overnight, it went to like $1.29 a gallon. And at that time, minimum wage I made $1.25 an hour on minimum wage. So for 1 hour of work, you could get 1 gallon of gas. Well, minimum wage now, you can get a whole lot more than 1 gallon of gas. So
yes,
wages have gone up faster than, the gas prices. I bitch about it just like everybody else, but I'm like, it could be worse. So
and honestly, like I don't use a lot of gas anyway because everything is so close here. It's like, if I go to Goodwill every day, I don't even use, a gallon of gas for like 2 weeks. Like,
and I can't go. We can go to the post office as our only thing close. It's 15 miles down the mountain before I get to anything. So
well, my parents would used to the last car I owned in Virginia, they bought for me, quote unquote. But then they wouldn't want me to drive it because you're going to put miles on your car. I'm like, isn't that the purpose of a car, to drive it? But because they're so used to being here in Florida where everything is 2 minutes away. The grocery store, the post office is like 3.5 minutes, and they would never drive. And they had a 10-year-old car and it had less than 10,000 miles on it. I'm like, I'm lucky if I do 10,000 miles for half the year, Mom. And that's really low. I said, when you were young, you drove your car too. But yeah, they never wanted me to drive the car to see them. Oh no, you don't want to drive your car. Okay, I guess not. But I remember sitting in line with my mom and during the oil embargo in the 70s. We had even in odd days in New York.
Yeah, even in odd days, and then you were still restricted to like 10 gallons.
Yeah.
So, yep.
And my brother and I, we both wanted the Esso glasses we got at Esso. And slowly, one by one, we broke those glasses, and now they're no more. But every once in a while, I see them on eBay. And I think, maybe I should buy a set.
Well, do you guys remember, like, Mobile was one of those that they always had a glass or a cup or a mug.
Yep.
Every so many gallons, you got the free coffee. My parents had probably a set of 30 of those coffee cups for years. Brown, ugly as sin kind of things. And then I remember the other thing they had a whole bunch of was the ones that
the jelly jars.
Well, they had the ones where the glass was kind of thin, but it popped into like a plastic bottom.
Yeah, like a sleep, like a solo.
And
Yeah,
almost, but it was, yeah, and it had you held onto the plastic and then
right.
yep.
All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end our live stream. We've been
Okay.
very, very productive. I think this has been a great productive night for us, and I'm so glad that everybody got to join us. And on Wednesday, there's going to be a Whatnot Raid Train again. What's the theme this week, y'all, for Whatnot Raid Train?
Vintage clothes.
Vintage clothes. So make sure
Yep.
you go on to Whatnot and bookmark all of the channels for people on 10th and Main for the Whatnot Raid Train. And then we'll be back here again on YouTube Friday night to do another hangout. So thanks so much, everybody, for joining us. Have a wonderful weekend.
Have a great week.
Peace out, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks, Nancy. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.